Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Joe here.
Kevin.
New show.
Yeah, we're going to check out a new one. I don't know how far we're going to, but we're doing this as a curiosity, so we thought we'd do it together.
Yeah.
We're looking at HBO's Hacks.
Yes.
What do you know about Hacks?
Not a thing.
I don't either. Here's the only thing I know. The only reason it's even on my awareness is Jean Smart is the lead, and she wins the Emmy every year for this show.
Yeah.
I know that her performance is obviously great. I don't think I've seen her in anything else. I know who she is.
Yeah.
I know I feel dumb saying that. She's been a TV icon for decades.
Don't feel dumb, because I was not familiar with Jean Smart.
Right.
So I truly have no idea. Hacks. Are they hackers? I don't know.
I
doubt it.
Right. My assumption in Hacks is that it's like untalented people. When you think of a hack, you think of a sellout, kind of.
Yes, has been.
Right. Has been or a sellout or someone who just goes through the motions of doing whatever to make money.
Yeah. Not sure in what regard this
in context,
this is,
right. I don't know at all what this is.
So, but we know it has popularity.
Absolutely.
We know that it's being renewed.
Sure.
And we're like, all right, let's check it out.
I remember when HBO started firing their creatives en masse, like a year ago after Discovery bought them out.
Yeah.
It
should be just Max now.
Right.
So.
And a lot of people were, a lot of the reaction was, are they going to cancel Hacks? Because that would be idiotic, because it's a straight Max show.
Yeah. Okay,
that was the one show everyone was like, don't you dare touch.
I forgot. Okay, yeah. So this is just an HBO Max show. It's not
like
HBO.
Right, it's not an HBO. It's an HBO Max show.
Gotcha.
And everyone was worried about this show in particular when they started firing so many of their creative people at HBO Max.
I remember reading that article, and they were talking about the Kaylee Cuoco show as well.
Yeah, they were purging a lot of their original content that's just for Max.
Gotcha.
So obviously it's got a fan base.
Yeah.
And if it's got a big fan base, the reviews are good for it. Critically, it's beloved. So
we like good TV.
Right.
So
those are the two things we look for when we pick a show. Do audiences like it, and is it critically good?
Yeah.
So is it a good show that people actually enjoy watching? Yes. And this fits that mold, kind of like all the other shows we're doing.
I'm down for it. I'm excited. So
if this is your first time over with us, guys, we do a lot of television that fits that mold as far as critically acclaimed and culturally significant.
Yeah.
West Wing, Mad Men, Schitt's Creek, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Fleabag, Barry.
Yeah, Fleabag was great. I missed Fleabag already. Ted Lasso, we're doing
Ted Lasso. So yeah, we've got a lot of shows going on right now because we are movie guys who don't have a huge background in television.
I know, admittedly so.
Yeah,
we're changing that though.
Right,
we watch a lot of TV recently.
Yeah, there's one thing we have in common is we spend both of our lives independently, kind of watching a lot of movies and being movie guys, and like we really kind of skipped out on television.
Film major.
Yeah. All right. So, for those who check us out for the first time, thank you and welcome.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, welcome to the channel. If you don't mind, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment down below. Is this a show about hackers? Probably not.
Probably not.
We're about to find out.
I doubt Jean Smart is a hacker in this show.
That'd be incredible.
It'd be pretty funny, yeah.
But also, guys, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button for us. We'll keep you guys updated on all of our new content. Like Kevin said, we have a lot of shows we're doing over here. Speaking of HBO, we're doing Succession. We did the first 2 on YouTube, but you want to find the rest of the series over on Patreon.
Absolutely.
In its entirety, and we're into season 3 now.
Yep. If you'd like to check out our Patreon, please check out the link in the description below, where we have full reactions to this and everything else we're watching. If you're watching on YouTube, by the time you see this episode, we are probably 4 episodes ahead over there if you want to check it out, because we're going to at least go through the first season of Hacks and see what it's all about. And if it's popular, if people like it, if we're enjoying it, we'll continue. But we make no promises. Oh, she a stand-up?
What? I was jealous.
I wish she was a hacker.
So anyway,
she's a cheap comic, is what she
is.
Okay, so she's
Vegas residency, probably.
Do what?
Vegas residency, probably.
Vegas residency. So she's probably someone who's been famous for years and years and is kind of relegated to doing the moneymaker in Vegas.
Sure.
Great show, Dad. Thanks.
How? Look at that! Into a mirror. The single shot from the stage into a mirror. That's awesome.
Party.
She's staying busy.
Oh.
She's working.
Like this on any bath patch.
So she's hawking stuff on QVC too.
Oh, I am hearing that we have sold out.
Oh, we are. It seems
So she's a grinder then. She's a hack, but she's a grinder.
Look at this,
Yeah.
Boy, if you've been a bad boy. Ho, ho, ho.
You know what though? Good for her. She seems to be working her tail off.
I feel like that would take a toll.
Oh, for sure. Right? Especially if that's like your lifetime thing. It's like I'm doing 20-hour days.
Just bam, just flying back and forth.
That's a long day.
Yeah.
Well, what a great house.
You can afford it, right?
Right? Look at that.
She's alone though.
Yeah.
That's sad.
2,500 shows. Now, I think it's a Vegas record.
It is.
That's wow.
Good time to talk about the future. You know, you'll always be a part of the Palmetto's history. I need some marquee dates for a new ex,
There we go.
like pentatonics.
What the hell's that?
She'll be doing shows, just not Friday and Saturday.
Those are the
just
big
the
nights.
most important nights.
Yeah.
Fucking believable. I've been playing defense my entire career.
Yeah, she's a
Thanks to
worker,
assholes like
for
you.
sure.
Deborah, calm down.
Oh, what do
please.
you care? You own the place.
Oh my
to
God.
on anything. I'm just done because of one mistake.
Well, it was one mistake and then a series of replies where you doubled down. But maybe in the future, you don't need to say exactly how you're feeling about everything at all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sorry if I was unfiltered and on.
I'm sorry, nobody seems interested in helping you right now. Also, don't vape in here. It's all glass. Just vape outside.
all
Wait
glass.
1 minute.
We're right in the middle of something.
Deborah, perfect timing.
Yeah.
My favorite client.
Fucking pentatonics! Did you know about this, Jimmy?
What if you hire a writer? I actually represent a very in-demand young woman.
Oh, this is how they get together. Okay.
Nominated for an Emmy, almost.
It's not a bad gig for her, I guess.
No. If she can't get another job.
Yeah.
She is intrigued
What?
by the idea of you writing jokes for her.
The QVC moo-moo. I'm not gonna go write knock-knock jokes about how
Oh,
men
come
don't
on.
put the toilet seat down. I'm not that desperate.
Oh man.
Are these the people that are replacing her?
Taylor,
Ava! Hey!
how are you? It's been forever.
Ugly.
Congrats on season 2. So cool. Are you guys hiring?
Oh, not even thinking about that yet.
I could really use a job.
Ma'am, you're blocking the driveway to Tommy Hilfiger.
Ava, I can't hire you, okay? I'm sorry, but I have to protect the show.
So I make one stupid joke and everyone just turns on
I want to
me?
hear the joke now.
This
Yeah.
is so fucked up.
I bet we get to hear it.
I thought we were friends.
Did you?
Beloved entertainer and producer Frank Vance died today at the age of 70
Oh.
in his Monterey home.
Oh, her
The couple
ex-husband
made
died.
headlines when they divorced after Deborah Vance set fire.
Oh my God. She really burned his house down.
Can't believe they used that photo.
Yeah, her energy's off, though.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God. Is he still there?
Oh, that's awkward.
Well, I mean,
He's dead.
So,
yeah.
Deborah wants to meet. I know you don't think she's cool, but I really think you should reconsider.
Hey, Mama.
You know, it's a job.
I'll do it.
Really? That's great. Okay, could you meet today?
All right, fine.
Look, I'm sending a writer to Las Vegas, but Deborah is unaware.
Oh my god.
She wants to keep her date. She's got to do something. It could be good.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very successful.
That is the stage.
We did well, Tex. I agree.
Jean Smart, is she a comedian in real life?
I don't know. I don't think she does stand-up. I think she's just an actress.
Gotcha.
But a comic actress.
Sure.
You may be able to use this to stall Marty on the dates. It's just for optics. Just sit down with her.
Jimmy tells me that you're a
No,
very
let
talented.
go of it! Mom, they're being insane. They're not letting
Oh.
me
Hey!
breathe. See the shit I gotta put up with? Unbelievable. They're antibiotics.
This is weird.
Is this an entitled brat child who grew up with a rich mom kind of
Yeah.
thing?
It'd be a huge honor to work with someone like you, who's been working so successfully for so long.
What's your favorite joke of mine?
Busted.
Man, you know,
Just say you don't know.
that's so hard.
Well, I've written over 30,000. Just pick one.
Oh my God.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Just say, look, I'm a good writer. I know your
Well,
stuff.
I did a job.
I don't work with writers.
You don't?
No, Jimmy sent you against my wishes. Thank you for your time.
Okay. This is weird.
She's gonna get the job by firing back at her, isn't she?
You've just been pretty rude, and I dropped everything to come here.
Oh, Christ. Oh, you wanted a gold star just for showing up?
I mean, the last thing on earth I want to do is move to the desert to write some lame jokes for an old hack.
Why are you really here? If you're so in demand, why are you meeting with me?
Okay? I tweeted a joke about that closeted senator who's sending his son to conversion therapy camp or whatever, and everybody freaked out, and no one will hire me, including you, apparently. So, yeah, my life is pretty much ruined.
Oh, your life is ruined. Please.
Senator Rogers is upset because he found out his kid is gay. Apparently, he heard it from one of the guys he was sucking off. I don't even do jokes like that. I was just trying to call him out for being a hypocrite because he was caught with a male escort. I am starting to see why your husband left you for your own sister now.
Ah!
Yikes.
What's she doing?
Yeah, her tweet sounded like an SNL joke today.
A bad one, yeah.
Well, all the SNL jokes.
Right.
Rogers has been in the closet so long, his wife keeps trying to donate him to Goodwill. To be clear, these are all problematic. Okay,
I like the other one better.
Too.
you're hired. Before tomorrow morning. Oh, and nothing about pantyhose or the Challenger explosion. I've done them all.
Man,
Right,
that was cool.
That was funny.
That was a lot of fun.
You know, say what you will about cancel culture, it is necessary to some regard.
Sometimes, I mean,
sometimes it's a little like, wow. Okay.
There's all I can say about it. I agree with you. Is this? There's a mile of gray area, and it all depends on the situation and the person. Sometimes I'll look at it and be like, I get why you're in trouble there, and sometimes I'm like, I don't get it.
There's a gray area between overreaction and underreaction.
There's no right answer. That's all we can't agree.
I like that they're addressing it in the show.
Of course,
I think hers is definitely a minor offense.
It seemed pretty minor.
Yeah. Also, like, it kind of was it James Gunn? Yeah, it was James Gunn that got in trouble.
He got in trouble for I don't remember what.
He tweeted something and they dug up
years ago, right? It was like way before he got big.
Bunch of I think he had already made movies, but he was trying to be provocative. He made a bunch of like poor off-color jokes.
Right. I knew he got canceled and got fired for a while from but I don't remember what he said or did.
A lot of weird stuff. Anyways,
sure.
But like that kind of seems like the same situation she's in. They dug up some stuff when she was 20, which hey, if we were judging people from when we were 20, we're all probably going to jail. Like joke wise, you know. But so I mean, it's what are you gonna do? People say dumb stuff when they're young, and you know, when you're in a position of power like that, you know, I mean, it's tough. People get mad at anything anymore.
I worked with a girl. She was 20 a couple of years ago. She was a waitress, and she got something happened where she got into someone and they dug up some tweets from when she was 13 and she got canceled and the restaurant got called a lot and they fired her because they were getting so much.
When you were 13?
From when she was 13.
That's what I'm saying. We all said
it's like, come on, man.
We all said it did stupid stuff when we were young. Okay, I mean, like, look. If you killed a guy, that's good.
Right.
You hurt somebody, that's of course you deserve to be in trouble.
But I mean, but I agree. I think that sometimes it is appropriate. It's like there are lines. I just don't know where they are. I don't get to be. I'm not the arbiter where they are. Right? Yeah, exactly. We can't agree on where the lines are.
We live in such interesting times where
political times
are always changing. You know?
Right.
The times are changing for sure.
But
I like this idea of two people that have kind of lost their way.
Sure.
And
for really different reasons.
Exactly.
I'm kind of getting. And I may be wrong. I don't. You know, this is just first impressions. I'm sure that we end up loving both of these people. But the Ava, I was getting a strong sense of entitlement from her.
A little bit.
Like I think what I just saw there, they're opposite ends of the spectrum. Right. Like what's Gene Smart's character? I'm totally blanking out on.
I am too.
Deborah Vance. Deborah is a grinder. Who's just kind of going through the motions after decades of doing it.
Well, she's got that mansion to pay for.
Right, exactly. And she obviously she's a worker.
Yeah.
And then Ava is more in a different generation of, you know, like, well, I'm talented, so why isn't everything kind of happening for me? Well, and I don't blame either one of them. The world is a different place from when both of them came up. They had to do different things.
Yeah.
But
also, Ava, kind of a rising star.
Right.
And then
up until then,
where she was at the top, back to the bottom again.
Right.
So I get the sense of entitlement. Like, no, my career was just taking off. I have some success, but now it's like, no, I want my success. I'm rising. I don't want to be falling. So
it's like both of them. They need each other because they're both on a downward trend.
Yeah. And I did like the line where Deborah said, "There's no line in comedy.
There's no line. You just told a bad joke."
Yeah, like that.
When it comes to comedy, I agree with that.
When it comes to canceling comedians, unless they hurt somebody, unless they physically assaulted someone or really did something terrible, we should not be canceling for what they say. Comedians are comedians.
I agree with that.
Unless it's like horribly racist or like.
I was going to say,
like, that's
if it gets into the point of hate speech that could get people hurt,
yes,
and sometimes it does.
Sometimes it
you
does.
know,
Absolutely.
I've seen comedians tell jokes that make it like,
Well,
we should be. It's not. I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
But again, this is just us. It's comedy. That's subjective. There's no real agreement. But I do think for me personally, where we cross a line to where it gets actually harmful to can be harmful to other people, not hurt their feelings, but to the point of where it's like, hey, this is a group that's down. Let's punch way down on, it's like, because there are plenty of comedians who will take shots at LGBTQ people, and it's like, right, yeah, exactly. It's like, these are people with a fairly high rate of depression and suicide, especially among children. Maybe we don't really have to punch so hard in that direction. But again, I'm not the arbiter of those things.
No.
But I don't enjoy that kind of comedy.
If something's funny, it's funny.
If something's funny, it's funny. But
you can tell, you can read the room.
Right. But I agree a little bit with the idea of we shouldn't be taking shots at people that the world is taking shots at.
Sure, and that's what I'm saying. I dislike Dave Chappelle. He's a very funny man. Very years worth of hilarity.
Right.
As of late,
I don't.
Not so much.
And honestly, I watched one of his more recent shows where that's what it was, and it was defensive, and I didn't think he was funny, and I didn't enjoy it.
His last one, I was like, I didn't really feel like a stand-up comedy show.
Yeah,
It went from him being super profound when he came his comeback to now it just seems like an agenda and defensive. You're right.
Right. But at any rate, we've transgressed. I really like this show. I like the setup. I think the dynamic between the two. Because you have a really opposite end of the spectrum with these two, obviously talented comedians,
and I want to hear I want to hear this show's perspective on comedy today.
I hope we get there. I hope that's a lot of it. I hope
so.
It's owning who you are, and because I mean, like, comedians take the brunt of it more than anybody. As far as
because they're out in the open with it,
right?
They're out there.
They're on the edge, pushing the envelope of what you can and can't and should and shouldn't say.
It's been that way for decades,
forever.
Yeah,
Lenny Bruce used to go to jail over it.
He did. Yeah.
So we'll see. I really like the setup.
I did too.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See you guys.